An economist is an expert who studies the relationship between a society's resources and its output. Economists research everything from small, local communities to entire nations and even the global economy. An economist's expert opinions and research findings help shape a wide range of policies, including interest rates, tax laws, employment programs, international trade agreements, and corporate strategies. An economist's responsibilities include conducting research on economic issues, conducting surveys and data collection, analyzing data using mathematical models, statistical techniques, and software, presenting research findings in reports, tables, and charts, interpreting and forecasting market trends, advising businesses, governments, and individuals on economic issues, recommending solutions to economic problems, and writing articles for academic journals and other media. The economist's impact on strategic economic plans. An economist's job entails analyzing data that includes economic indicators such as GDP and consumer confidence surveys. Economists may investigate the distribution, accessibility, and reach of goods and services in order to identify potential trends or make economic projections. Economists' work may be commissioned to target specific segments or topics where expert opinions are required. This could be done for budgeting and planning purposes when the economist's insights will serve as the foundation for a plan of action. For example, if spending trends in a particular industry change, investors and companies in that industry may look to economists for insight into what the market's next evolution may be. Furthermore, economists' input can shed light on the underlying causes that shape market cycles. Economists' insights can also be used to forecast job market growth as specific segments of the economy grow. Economists may use factors and elements to gain a better understanding of what drives trends. Economists' assessments may draw on long periods of time and make use of large collections of data. Their theories may also provide a means for others to respond to the economy's future direction. Companies could use such perspectives to adjust their strategies, such as whether to pursue development on specific products or whether to discontinue a product in favor of a different approach. Here are the top 10 most influential economists. Adam Smith. He later pioneered political economy and is now known as the father of modern economics. Smith argued for free trade, market competition, and the morality of private enterprise in his best-known book, The Wealth of Nations. The book is still used as a foundation for economic policies all over the world. Alfred Marshall. Alfred Marshall is well known for his work on supply and demand. Marshall was not the first economist to refer to the phenomenon, but he is widely credited with developing the model and creating its graphical representation. For many years, his book, Principles of Economics, was the primary economic text used in England. Millicent Fawcett. Millicent Fawcett was a feminist rights activist and economist. Fawcett concentrated on the political rather than the scientific aspects of economics, publishing Political Economy for Beginners in 1870. The 10th edition was published 40 years later and remains culturally significant today. John Maynard Keynes. John Maynard Keynes, a UK economist, led revolution in economic thinking by arguing against the long-held belief that free markets would automatically provide full employment. He proposed that the government should intervene in the economy during boom and bust cycles, a policy that was adopted by most Western economies during the 1930s. This was out of favor by the 1970s, but during economic downturns, the world still looks to Keynesian policy. Milton Friedman. Milton Friedman, a staunch supporter and proponent of free markets, received his education at Rutgers, the University of Chicago, and Columbia University. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Economics in 1976 for his contributions to consumption analysis, monetary history and theory, and stabilization policy. W. Arthur Lewis. Sir William Arthur Lewis was a St. Lucian economist who shared a 1979 Nobel Prize in Economics with Theodore W. Schultz. The award was given in recognition of his contributions to the study of economic development and the transition of labor from traditional to modern capitalist sectors. He wrote one of the first academic works in the field, as well as 11 other books and more than 80 articles and monographs. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is not a professional economist, but he has a master's degree in the field from Columbia University. Buffett worked for a Wall Street investment firm, where he traded using a statistical and methodical approach. He is widely regarded as the most successful investor of the 20th century, and he is consistently ranked among the top 10 richest people in the world. Elinor Ostrom. Elinor Ostrom, the first woman to receive the Nobel Prize in Economics, is a trailblazer for her work in new institutional economics and the revival of political economy. The prize, which was shared with Oliver E. Williamson, was given for their analysis of economic governance. Ostrom's work focused on local property and how it can be managed well by local commons without the need for privatization. Dambisa Moyo. Dambisa Moyo, a Zambian-born economist, studies wealth and poverty in the global economy. Low-income development aid has earned her the Friedrich Hayek Institute's Lifetime Achievement Award. Her book Debt Aid: Why Aid Isn't Working and How There Is a Better Way for Africa is a bestseller in the field of development aid. Esther Duflo. Esther Duflo also employs her economic education and experience to aid in poverty alleviation. It was in recognition with their work in global poverty development economics where their methods have become standard. Duflo was the youngest and second woman to receive the Nobel Prize in Economics.